thank you for tuning in for another week of physical education. I am your PE teacher, Coach Madrid, and for today we're going to be playing a new version of sockball hotshot, so you will be meeting your softballs today. Don't worry, you don't need to get them yet. I will teach you guys how to play that game later, okay? So for today's lesson, we are going to be learning the importance of stretching and warming up your muscles before you exercise, okay? So you can really do anything to warm up your bodies, okay? As long as you're moving to get your heart pumping and your blood flowing through your body, your muscles will actually warm up enough so you don't get hurt. So that's the reason why we are learning about the importance of stretching and warming up your bodies, okay? So stretching and warming up actually prevents injuries. And for those of you that don't know what injuries mean, it means you get hurt, okay? So you want to stretch and warm up your muscles before you exercise so you don't get hurt, okay? And the reason is because when you're sitting down before you exercise, your muscles are cold, okay? So if your muscles are cold, they're actually kind of small and they shrink, okay? So if you were to go to take off in a 100-meter sprint, your muscles could actually snap and break, okay? So when they're cold, they're at risk of actually snapping and breaking when you're exercising, and that can be really painful sometimes. So you want to make sure that you are stretching and warming up your bodies so that you don't get hurt, okay? So the way that we do that, you can actually do a few things to warm up your bodies. It's actually pretty easy. You just want to move. You can do dynamic stretches. For example, a dynamic stretch would be a jumping jack. You can do static stretching. Static stretching is when you're just overstretching your muscles a bit so that they're ready to flex and extend. You can even dance a little bit. You just want to dance to get your heart pumping, your blood flowing, so that it goes to your muscles and it warms up your muscles, okay? You just want your muscles warm so they're nice and elastic and stretchy for when you start playing, okay? All right, so we're gonna do dynamic stretches to warm up our bodies, okay? So dynamic stretches when you're moving. Our first exercise is going to be jumping jacks, okay? So for those of you that don't remember how to do a jumping jack, you start with your feet and hands together and you're gonna spread them apart like this, all right? And then you bring them back together. That would be one jumping jack. They look like this. For those of you that haven't done jumping jacks before. And yeah, so we're gonna start with that as our first dynamic stretch. Let's do 10. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And for those of you that already know how to do jumping jacks, I have another version. It's called the SpongeBob. And it's actually how SpongeBob dances, by the way. It's really fun. It's just like jumping jacks, but you're hopping on one foot like this, okay? So you start on one, bring them together, go to the other one, bring them together. And that's the SpongeBob dance. And this is how it looks at full speed. It looks like this. And then if you've seen SpongeBob dance, he actually does this. So you can even dance to warm up and get your bodies all warmed up, okay? If you guys want to do the SpongeBob dance as your warm up, that is perfectly fine, okay? Dogs. Sorry, I had to check my dog really quick. Okay, so that would be our first dynamic stretch. You can do the jumping jacks or you can do the SpongeBob. All right, now our next dynamic stretch, let's do windmills, okay? So you're gonna spread your hands and feet apart like this, and you're touching your opposite hand to your opposite foot like this. And that's a windmill. Let's do 10 of these. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, so that's our second dynamic stretch. Our next dynamic stretch, we can do star jumps. So star jumps are another version of jumping jacks, okay? So you start with your hands and feet together, and you're jumping up to spread your hands and feet apart like this, and you bring them back together, okay? So make sure you start in this position, and you end in this position like this, like that. All right, let's do 10. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, good job. All right, let's do our next one. Our next one is gonna be ski jumps. Ski jumps, you have your hands tucked in and you're jumping side to side, only bouncing off your feet. Make sure you're not using your legs because you don't need to use your legs to jump. You only need your feet. Let's do 10. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right. Now that we've done our jumping jacks, our windmills, our ski jumps, our star jumps, let's have one more, okay? This is called high knees. And what you're doing is you're bringing your knees up to touch your opposite elbow. So you need to bring your elbow to your knee or your knee to your elbow, okay? So make sure you're bringing your opposite leg to your opposite knee. If you're doing this, you're not doing it right. It needs to be your opposite arm to your opposite knee, okay? Let's do 10. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right. Oh, excuse me. So that was our dynamic stretches for our warm-ups. And now we're ready to play in our hot shot game, okay? So before we get started, you're gonna need at least 5 dark color socks in the same color. So I have 5 all black socks for this game that we're gonna play. So you need at least 5, all right? So take some time to go make these. If you don't remember how to make the sock balls, you can go back onto our Google Classroom and watch the tutorial on how to make them, okay? All right, and then after you've made 5 dark colored socks, you're gonna need 5 light colored socks, okay? So they're all multicolored because I didn't have all white, but I got some gray ones right here that are light colored, and I got some green and blue to be a part of my light colored group, okay? So you can mix and match them as long as you can tell the difference between the groups, okay? Okay. So go ahead and take some time to go ahead and make these sock balls. And then I'm gonna get set up as well. What else you're gonna need is you're gonna need 2 baskets that are light and dark, okay? So take some time to go grab 2 baskets for the light colored socks and the dark colored socks, or two boxes. They don't need to be light and dark. It just makes it easier, okay? So go ahead and take some time to go do that. Okay, so after you've collected your sock balls and your 2 baskets, here's how you play, okay? So you're trying to make the light colored socks into the light colored basket, and you're trying to make all the dark colored socks into the dark colored basket, okay? So you want to try and get as many points as possible, okay? For every sock that you miss, you have to do a dynamic stretch, okay? And it has to be the dynamic stretches that we learned today, okay? So again, you're just trying to make as many points as you can. You can go at your own pace. For me, because I'm in a small room, I'm gonna sit down to make it difficult for myself, okay? Because I feel like if I stand up, it's a lot easier for me to make the shot. So I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna start with the light colored socks, and I'm gonna see how many I can make in the light colored bit, okay? So let's see how many I can make. All right, and also let's see if you guys can beat me. Let's go together. Oh, I lost it. All right, ready? Go. 1, 2. Oh, missed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I missed the last 3. I got too cocky. Okay, that's 1. Now I'm gonna shoot in the dark colored bin. All right, let's see how many I can make over here. Try to beat me, okay? Ready, go. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, there we go. Good job. Let's see if you guys, if you beat me, let me know, okay? All right, so I'm gonna count how many I missed. 4, I missed 4 points, okay? So I missed 4 shots. So I have to do 4 different dynamic stretches, all right? Now let's see how many I made, okay? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the dark colors. 1, 2, and then 2 of the light colors, okay? So I got 6. I got 6 points, okay? If you guys beat me, let me know in the comments. Good job for beating Coach Madrid. I only got 6 points. If you got 7 or all 10, great job. Give yourself a little round of applause. All right, if you missed any, like Coach Madrid did, you can do these dynamic stretches with me, okay? So I missed 4, so I'm gonna do 4 of them. Okay, let's start with jumping jacks, okay? So let's do 10 jumping jacks together if you missed 1 shot. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, so that was 1 dynamic stretch. Let's do, for the second, if you missed 2 shots, let's do high knees, okay? So that one's gonna be the opposite knee to the, opposite elbow to the opposite knee. All right, let's do 10. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right. Okay, I have to do, for my third one, if you missed 3 shots like Coach Madrid, for our next dynamic stretch, let's do star jumps, okay? So star jumps, let's do 10. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right, last and final one. If you missed 4 with Coach Madrid, our 4th dynamic stretch, let's do ski jumps, okay? Ski jumps are when we're jumping side to side. Side jumps or ski jumps, for those of you that call it 2 different things. Okay, ready? Let's do 10. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And just for fun, because this is my favorite dynamic stretch, let's just do the SpongeBob dance, okay? For those of you that didn't miss any of them, let's all do the SpongeBob dance. Ready? Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you can just finish it up like SpongeBob does. Stop bending your knees. Good job. All right, let me know if you guys like that activity. Make sure you're stretching and warming up your muscles so you don't get injured, okay? So, hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Let me know if you guys beat Coach Madrid at this game. And yeah, duet my video. I think I'm gonna make a TikTok video of that SpongeBob dance. Duet my video if you can do it. All right, have a good and safe week. And remember, be kind to someone today.